Welcome back to Ozarks Live. Tom is with Midtown Neighborhood Association today.
Tom, what can you tell us about their 4th of July activities?
What I can tell you about the 4th of July activities here in Midtown is you want to go old school, this is the place to come, and this is the man who knows about it. Jim Downing, good to see you, sir, once again.
Tom, good to see you.
We have talked so many times, but I don't think we've ever been inside. This is part of Midtown, and you got to tell me about this home.
So Midtown was built in the 1890s, mostly 1880s, 1890s, and the home that we're in is one of the most beautiful homes in Midtown, built in 1894. A lot of people might know it as the old Roper House.
Okay.
The Roper family was here for generations.
Yep.
Now good friends of mine, Julie and Craig, own it, have renovated it to the max, and it, in fact, is going to be on the Victorian Christmas Home Tour. December 1st and 2nd this year.
So in other words, what I got to see today, which is incredible, you can also see during the Homes Tour.
Yes, the home tour in Midtown is almost as old as the Victorian drill team, of course,
Yeah.
and the 4th of July celebration. Midtown went historic in 1989, the year that I moved to the neighborhood.
Okay.
And we've been renovating and just celebrating ever since.
Yeah.
We started the 4th of July celebration in 1990. We started the home tour in 1991. And all of this is to bring people into the historic neighborhood, to let you see what a wonderful neighborhood it is, the people, the homes, and the activities.
And a perfect way to do that, of course, is the big 4th of July parade and celebration. They're just cemented together.
Right, a lot of people do one or the other, but if you want to spend a nice afternoon, morning and afternoon, the parade starts at 10.
Okay.
And as always, it starts around Drury University,
Okay.
comes up Benton Avenue,
All right.
and then ends up at Washington Park. And there's zigzagging in there. But Washington Park is where the festivities really come together for the children especially.
Let me ask you about the parade, and then we'll talk about the festivities. For people who may not have seen the Midtown Parade, tell them what they're going to see.
It's not your Rose Bowl parade. It is kids on bicycles, antique cars, some politicians, some neighborhood organizations on floats, the Victorian Ladies Drill Team, which is always a big hit.
That's a hoot, yeah.
It is a hoot. Myself on a high wheel bicycle. Many people ask me every year, are you going to be on the high wheel? It's like, it's really hot. No, but we need you on the high wheel.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah,
I'll
watch
be on
for
the
Jim
high
out there. You'll appreciate it.
You know, it's an old-time 4th of July. So it's not high-tech. We're not going to be out there on our cell phones and, you know, doing all of that.
Right.
Although many people in the crowd will be.
Sure.
You know, it's going to end up on Facebook and everything again, as always.
It's a good opportunity to get these pictures too, yeah.
But it's a fun time for the kids, for the family. The parade route is often lined, you know, shoulder to shoulder, all the way from Drury to Washington Park.
Yes.
And
yes.
then once you get to the park, there's going to be a choral group opening up the festivities with the national anthem.
Okay.
Free ice cream, free water, bouncy things for the kids.
Yeah. Food truck is going to be there, I
there's going to be
believe.
food. There's going to be a lot going on for 2 or 3 hours. So figure the parade is at 10.
Right.
The park, we say, kicks off at around 11. Whenever the parade gets to the park is when it kicks off. And then that will go on for another 2 or 3 hours.
Now, as I recall also, the folks who own these homes, many times they'll be out on their porches, and you can actually talk to them about what they've done in this area.
We have a lot of porch parties here.
Yes, exactly.
You know, when you live in an old home and you're out on your front porch of an evening, that's when you get to meet the neighbors. And that's the difference of these new neighborhoods and the old neighborhoods. We know the neighbors because you get to greet them on the front porch. And there might be, you know, some margaritas out there and watermelon and whatnot. It is a fun time to meet your neighbors and meet new neighbors.
It is a true neighborhood in the best sense of the word.
It is. You know, it's a throwback to the good old days when people knew their neighbors. And, you know, it's inviting people to come to Midtown to buy a home, to get involved here.
Right.
You know, it's a great opportunity to meet the people of Springfield.
So again, July 4th starts off at,
10 o'clock.
okay, and it's going to be, how long do you say the parade's going to last
The
then?
parade might be 45 minutes or so, but keep in mind it's on the 4th, not on Saturday before the 4th.
Right.
It's always on the 4th of July itself.
Always on the 4th of July, which again is old school. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is a professional mustache. Mine is an amateur in comparison. It is always good to see
Tom,
you.
thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Tom. Lori, I wish we all had front porches like that.
Yes, yes.
It was such a good time to be able to sit out and see your neighbors. And
Exactly.
I don't have that.
And you could ride your high wheel over to your neighbor's house.
I need to learn. That sounds a little scary for me.